So for more than a week, I was absolutely convinced I was going to win the lottery. I knew what I was going to be investing in, what car I was going to buy, who I was going to give money to. I had all of it planned out. If Hopemaxxing was a person, it was me. And I'm talking full on manifestation type shit. I wrote down on a piece of paper the jackpot and that I'm going to win it and this money belongs to me. And I kept that piece of paper in my pocket for about a week before the announcement of the next winner. And I truly believed, man, in my soul, I truly believed that I was going to win this large sum of money. I think it was 164 million. I believed that money was mine. Like that shit was due to me, bro. And before you guys clown me in the comment section, I believe that you have done this too. Because if you didn't grow up rich and you're still not rich, there is a very high chance that you have played the lottery at one point in your life and have believed that you were going to win it. Because, like it's cliche, but it's so true that some people just on a given day, they wake up and they're like, "Ooh, I'm feeling lucky today. I'm going to take a lottery ticket." And they do, and they get their hopes up, and then womp womp, they didn't win it. Now, this was me, but I genuinely believe that just I could not lose. Like for some reason, the universe has decided that your boy Steady Talks is going to be a fucking multimillionaire overnight. Your boy believed that shit, dude. Like actually talking about it right now is making me cringe so hard. Like, I don't even know if I want to put this video out, man. Like, I am exposing myself for being a complete hope maxer to the highest degree. Okay, but I'm in too deep with this, so let's just talk about it. So, this happened last year when I was still working at the factory job that I spoke about in one of my previous videos. Because a big tough man works in a factory. No, he doesn't. It was the worst fucking time of my life. But I was on night shift. And night shift is usually my doomer week. Like the world is just not, it's a cloudy place for me on night shift. I can't even lie. And that led me to taking this lottery ticket because I saw the jackpot was fucking huge. It was 164 million. And I immediately thought to myself, okay, 164 million, I'm putting some of that in a trust fund. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm going to be able to live off interest and I'm just going to be an absolute baller. And that influenced my decision. That's why I bought the lottery ticket. But for some reason, I just got this massive sense of hope to a point where I believe that this could really happen to me. What if I could win this? Because statistically, you can win the lottery if you play. It's only statistically impossible if you don't take a ticket. So in my head, I was like, boy math. Of course I'm gonna win this shit. So I took the lottery ticket. Had that piece of paper written down with my manifestations on it that I kept around with me all week in my pocket. And the night of the jackpot announcement, dude, I timed it that I was going to go on my lunch break around that time. So I went to my car. It was like 9 p.m. or something. And I just sat in my car, eating my lunch, waiting for this thing. And I was just looking at my paper that I had written on, and I was just manifesting, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, your life is gonna change, dude. And then I was refreshing the banking app to like see the result, and I was very, very, very disappointed. I won like 20 bucks. So so I won something, but I didn't win the jackpot. And I can't lie, I was deflated as shit, dude. That thing hurt my soul, bro. Because I had genuinely believed. Like I said, I was the ultimate hope maxer. There was no way that this thing could go wrong. There was no way that I wasn't going to be a multimillionaire overnight by doing basically nothing. There's no way that that wasn't going to happen to me. And yeah, best believe I did not win the lottery. Big surprise. A probability of 0.000002% chance of winning the jackpot. I asked ChatGPT afterwards, bro, like what was the actual chance of me winning this shit? And yeah, it was very, 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 very low. And that was kind of a deflating moment for me because obviously after my lunch break, I went back to the factory line, and then I was just a doomer, dude. I was like, there's just no way this shit just happened to me. I'm not a multimillionaire and I have to go back to this fucking production line and finish the rest of my shift, which I obviously did do because it was my job. But yes, that was a very, very embarrassing, deflating, sad night. But it brings me to the main point of this video, which is your boy is an idiot. No, I'm just playing, but I don't want to make this video now turn sad and say that, we are all Hopemaxxers and we all want to improve our situations. Albeit that may be true, but at the end of the day, it is fine to daydream and have hope for something, like there's no crime against it. Obviously, don't be betting your chips that this thing is definitely going to happen and your life is going to change. Like, never actually apply such a degree of certainty to winning something like the lottery, like your boy did. But I don't believe there's anything wrong with hope maxing as long as it's in moderation. And I'm not dogging on the lottery or people who play the lottery because I still play the lottery. I know I've just said lottery a lot, but I still play it. I have friends and family that play it. It's really not a big deal if you are in control of yourself and you can afford to do it, that you're not out of pocket by playing it. But, I think everyone has this specific thing of winning the lottery. I think a large majority of people have some kind of hope attached to it that it could be them. Because, statistically, if you play, you do have some kind of a chance. And also, this is no way me advocating for the lottery, just by the way. But I'm just talking about my own experiences with it. And, I just try and have fun with it because imagine how cool that would be, though, to actually win a life-changing amount of money through some kind of competition. Even a giveaway. Imagine these big creators do giveaways like every fucking week or every month where enter and you can win $10,000 or a free PC or, dude, I would, but a new PC, bro, if I could get a new PC for free, oh my God. I currently do everything from a MacBook Air, dude. Not even a MacBook Pro, a MacBook Air from 2020, bro. So a new PC, I would eat that shit up one time. But I think, if I am just going to declare myself as a bit of a hope maxer and be okay with this identity, that's completely fine by me, man. Because what's the alternative? Just being an absolute doomer all the time, not having any kind of faith or hope. Maybe your faith and hope is better put into something more stable, unlike the lottery. But in general, having hope and having faith in a better tomorrow, I think is much better than being a doomer and just believing that everything is over, bro. It's so over. We're cooked. I just prefer to not have that kind of outlook because I want to be a positive person. I want to spread light in the world. I don't want to emit darkness because I understand how feeling down and being a doomer affects the people around me, especially when I was working that factory job. That was when I was very much a doomer, that I struggled to see the joy in things. I struggled to see the joy in my own life, even though I have a lot of great things in my life at that time as well. So, don't be a doomer, but also don't be a complete hope maxer. You just gotta find the balance, baby. And I think that's what I'm still trying to do. We are all human, we're all on our own journey. And I think I'm rambling a lot now. So I think this is just a good place to end the video. So thank you for the support on previous videos. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee. Link is in the description. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify. You can watch me on Twitch. All the links are there. You're probably not going to click it. You probably didn't even make it to this far in the video. But if you did, you're a fucking legend. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.